Good afternoon, Sinolanders across planet Earth. This is Jeff J. Brown, China Rising Radio Sinoland. And I'm not in Shenzhen, just south of the Tropic of Cancer. I'm quite a ways further north in the province of Hunan on the Yangtze, the Changjiang River, the Jiangxi River. This is Mao Zedong's home province. I just spent 2 days in Changsha, the capital. I could do five of these, 5 or 10 of these a day. This country is so fascinating. I'm trying to do some shorter podcasts. Socio-cultural, political, kind of trying to mix it all up. And I tried to do one on my phone, and trying to edit in WordPress on the phone is just not easy. So I'm back to using my Logitech camera on my laptop until I can figure out how to like do a podcast on the sidewalk and then send it to you all. Anyway, I'll get better at it. Uh, this one is when I got to the airport in Shenzhen. I went, took a stroll to the bookstore, CITIC, CITIC, one of the biggest financial, banking behemoths in China. In fact, that was where my wife and I first had our bank accounts back in the 1990s, before all the other big state-owned banks opened up. Anyway, they've got books, real nice bookstores. And at the airport, and I look walking around, and I see Donald Trump's book, Never Give Up. And then I see Bill Clinton's and James Patterson's new novel, The President is Missing. And I just kind of laughed and took pictures of them. And then I went and I asked the two nice ladies at the desk. I said, How come I don't see any books by Xi Jinping? And I'd like to see what you have. And they pointed out there was a biography of Mao Zedong, written by a foreigner, translated into Chinese. So they said, there's none left. They're all sold out. So that they went and checked the computer, and lo and behold, everything that Xi Jinping they had was sold out. But you can still buy Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. But what it got me to thinking was, all these. You may have seen these snarky articles, especially from China experts. Oh, Xi Jinping, he's already writing books before he's even stopped being president. Jiang Zemin and Hu Jintao, they didn't write any books until after they became president. And I don't think Deng Xiaoping wrote anything right until after he got out, but they do have his famous, thoughts, and Deng Xiaoping thoughts, and also a book of quotations, which I actually have in English. But of course, Mao Zedong wrote the Little Red Book, but it's just so snarky that they're sitting there, and then they're so hypocritical, because look at Obama. He was writing books before when he was in the Senate, then he was writing them when he was president, and now he got like a $15 million book deal, to write his bloody biography. Clinton, and the Clinton got a multi-million-dollar book deal. And so it's just so incredibly hypocritical. And you'll see these websites where you look up what is the wealth of various world leaders, and you look up Xi Jinping, and they put $200 million, and they're just pulling these numbers out of their asses. I mean, it's just not even close to reality. And now she has sold a lot of millions of books around the world. He's a very successful author, but the royalties here are very low. Maybe he's a low-level millionaire because of all of the books that he's written. But having done thousands of hours of research on the guy, I can tell you he is not interested in money. He and his wife have a good faithful relationship. The last thing on his mind is like being rich. So he's just not one of those types. Anyway, I thought it was just interesting to walk through a Chinese bookstore and see Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, and then Xi Jinping. everything he has, they've sold out because everything he writes is so darn popular here. This is Jeff J. Brown, China Rise Radio Sinoland. Please share this little podcast with all your friends, family, and colleagues in your social circles, social media, and learn about China. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.